The president is picking up the pace with these campaign rallies, trying to help Republicans in key races. And he is on vacation, but expect him to come and go from his New Jersey private club. His campaign appearances are also something else. This morning, he is saying that his campaign against the media is a, quote, public service, able to shape his own message. The president's idea of a Saturday night out, a rally stage near Columbus, Ohio.
You got to get out and vote.
Making an urgent pitch before a special election Tuesday that will fill a House seat.
Troy Balderson, come on up.
A test of the president's popularity in a district he won by double digits. But where the Democratic candidate, Danny O'Connor, is polling strong. A sign Democrats say that a blue wave is coming in November. The president countered.
I think it could be a red wave. I tell you what, really, I think it should be a red wave.
Feeling pressure, perhaps, but feeling the heat for sure.
It's hot. So much for my brand new beautiful suit.
Days after his national security chiefs came together to warn that Russia is trying to undermine the coming election, the president did acknowledge the danger, but spread the blame beyond Russia.
We got to stop meddling. We got to stop everybody from attacking us. But there are a lot. Russia's there. China's there.
Playing to the local audience.
Ohio is the home of everything good.
The president did not mention his Friday night Twitter insult mocking the intelligence of Ohio-born basketball icon LeBron James, but did repeat his frequent attack on another prominent African-American, California Congresswoman Maxine Waters.
Maxine, a seriously low IQ person. Seriously.
Saturday, the First Lady's office responded to reporters' questions with praise for LeBron James, who just opened a school for at-risk students. It looks like LeBron James is working to do good things on behalf of our next generation. And based on Mrs. Trump's child advocacy platform, she would be open to visiting the I Promise school in Akron. And Willie, up and tweeting early this morning, part of what the president is saying is that attack on the media, defending his use of what many consider to be an inappropriate term, referring to journalists as the enemy of the people. He goes on to say this: they purposely cause great division and distrust. And this, I believe, is a new attack. They can also cause war, tweets the president. They are very dangerous and sick. The president using his Twitter feed to vent his hostility, his anger, his frustration. It's sort of like a version of the campaign, but coming through your phone. Willie?
All right, Kelly O'Donnell starting us off in New Jersey this morning with the president. Kelly, thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.